Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back for some more completely rubbish footage of a dude playing Minecraft. Minecraft long play in the Prologue world. Yeah, casual, hardcore-ish content. We're gonna pick up right back from where we left off in the rain. But it's alright, I can make this go away now by sleeping. I can just sleep through the night. It's time to go ahead and sleep. So yeah, welcome back for episode 71. 70, a whole another episode of complete junk. I'm still very frustrated with myself, if you can't tell, with the way that the way that this been panning out for myself. And I'm going to talk about that today. I want to talk about my frustration with myself with the way that this is going, because I do feel like I give myself such a hard time with this stuff, and it might be kind of confusing for the viewers to really understand, like, why am I being so hard on myself here? So I'm going to get to that. I'm going to be digging dirt today. Also, I need to actually dedicate the 250 subscribers tree. It still hasn't grown. That tree still isn't there. It's still a sapling. That's surprising to me. I did expect that to see a tree there by now. Maybe it will grow while I'm digging the dirt today. What all do I need? I have enough. I have plenty of shovels. I could always use. I should grab myself a hoe for some tree. There's some trees that I'm going to need to chop down on the other side. I kind of want to go around the hill that I want to remove. I don't think I'm going to remove the hill today. I want to get. You'll see. I don't. Let's just. I gotta not talk as much about what I'm doing and actually do the things that I need to, that I'm talking about, instead of talking about them. Yeah. Let's go ahead and. Oh yeah. I wanted to check if I have a spare. I might already have a spare hoe. It would be in this chest. I do not have any spare hoes. That's all right. You can. I'm still using stone tools. Everything's so cheap when you're using stone tools. I barely do. Oh, that's right. I do have some iron. Yeah. There we go. I got myself some iron going. That's a lot. That counts. That's good. That's good. I think there's actually some iron in this other furnace too. Let's go ahead and collect that while we're at it. Creepers. I know there were some creepers out here. No creepers. No, I guess we're safe. Oh wow, only one charcoal left in here? That's not acceptable. I do want a little bit of charcoal in here. Let's just put it. Leave some logs over here burning, so that there's oh, there he is. I knew there was a creeper out here somewhere. I hope that he's the only one. Did he just disappear? He just disappeared. Okay, well, never mind. Is he over here underneath the things? No, he's not. He just completely disappeared. Completely the vanishing creeper. Those are the creepiest ones. The ones that leave you wondering if he's still around somewhere, just hiding behind the terrain or something. All right. Well, yeah, I wanted to talk about why I'm mad at myself. Why I'm giving myself such a hard time with the way that this is going. And I need to dig dirt. It's a great time to talk about, just chat about things. Wow, yeah, that tree hasn't grown yet. I guess I'll come back near, like, closer to the end of the episode and see if it grew, because I need to. I've reached 250 subscribers in real time. I mean, currently. Wow, the dripping sounds is really loud from this beehive. Made me feel like something, I'm being followed. I thought it was footsteps or something. No, it's just the beehive. I need to get on the bottles, get the bottles going. So yeah, I can't dedicate a tree that hasn't grown yet. This is my 250 subscribers tree, and it hasn't grown, so I can't really do anything about it right now. I mean, I'll dedicate it once it's grown. So there's lots of time dilation happening. This episode isn't going to get released until beginning of April. But so if anybody was waiting for this event, you guys would have been waiting for over a month now for this for me to actually dedicate. I don't imagine anybody was was really looking forward to this happening. These are the trees that I'm talking about. And I need to chop down these trees around here, because this entire hill, I want to sort of cut it off from the portion that I don't intend to shovel away. Like this portion over here, where the flowers are, I want to keep this layer of dirt, and then this entire hill I want to shovel down. Well, the thing is, though, I might not get to that until a little bit later, because I want to do more work on the cow farm, and this hill can kind of remain where it is. It's not really, I'm not really in a major rush to get rid of the hill here, as I am to just get this looking nice. Like, this needs to be complete. I need to finish the stairs. There's going to be a set of stairs going in this direction and that direction. So this is actually where I need to prioritize this stuff. So actually, I'm glad I didn't make a whole bunch of hoes for myself. Because actually, I'm just going to be going through these shovels, working my way to this stuff, to where this stuff needs to be. All right, okay, all right. Let's just go there. I've gotten myself situated now. I think I've figured out what I'm doing now. Now I can sort of relax and just shovel the dirt and just talk about stuff. Oh yeah, this is the best part of this channel. This is my favorite part. If you guys don't know me, I thoroughly enjoy digging dirt. Now, of course, normally, if I wasn't recording, I wouldn't be talking, right? My favorite part of this is that I don't have to think about anything. It's just, I can sort of veg out and just dig. But since I am trying to maintain a lively commentary, it is a bit different. So like, I'm afraid I don't actually enjoy the dirt digging nearly as much from having to talk rather than not having to talk. But I do really thoroughly enjoy making the videos, so it's a trade-off. All right, it's a trade-off, so it's worth it to me. Now sometimes I do worry about, a lot of the times actually, I worry about whether or not this is legitimately worthwhile for the viewer. I do worry about that, because I do feel like, you know, a big part of myself is kind of self-conscious about the kind of content I'm making basically being completely completely worthless, essentially not worth people's time. I mean, I think that there is like a strangely satisfying element to it. Like, I have a really hard time rationalizing to myself why I'm even doing this. It's strangely satisfying. Like, it's satisfying to me to record these videos, these you know, completely rubbish, completely unimpressive videos that I make. I mean, my biggest problem with them, honestly, it's not even the format. It's just that I feel like I should be spending more time preparing for them, and I feel like I should be scripting things out more. Rather than, like, I make a note card before I start recording, just sort of briefly summarizing the things that I intend to talk about, and that's as much prep work as I do. So it's like minimal effort, and I feel like it's not really fair to my viewers. Like, I feel like I should be putting in a little bit more effort, and I think that this content would be much better if I was putting in a little bit more effort, if I was scripting out a little bit more. And just writing out ahead of time, especially if it's like, if I'm trying to do some kind of like intellectual type conversation, especially I should be trying to do that. And I think that would make this channel much more appealing, right? I mean, I guess it's kind of trivial whether or not I actually, you know, it's not like it's terribly wrong. Like, I don't think it's like ethically wrong to make this kind of slop content. Well, I gotta stop using the term slop content, because I think that's referring to AI, artificial intelligence content, and that's not what this is. This is just sloppy content. Like, it's not slop content. This is just bare minimum effort content is what this is. Strangely satisfying rubbish content is what this is. But yeah, it's strangely satisfying to me to make it, and I do worry some. I don't know if I can't tell you that this is really good for the world. I do struggle with this, thinking that it's like I should be Like, this isn't really worth people's time. Even the people that do enjoy it, that find some kind of strange satisfaction, that find some kind of like a human element that they feel like they can relate to, perhaps. I think that's just cope. That's just cope. It's really not that great. Like, this stuff, it's really just, it's not that great watching footage of a guy digging dirt. It's not really that great. It would be better if I put more effort into it, if I scripted it out. I still refuse to edit. Even in, like, I anticipate a kind of a phase transition for this channel eventually, once I get to where I feel like it's time to actually start putting in more effort into this. Once I feel like I'm sufficiently motivated to put more effort into this. And that's kind of the problem. I haven't been feeling motivated about anything, about things in general. I'm having motivational issues, and that it's partially because I have an excuse now to not be motivated, because now that I'm aware of a thing called chronic inflammatory response syndrome. It's like the chronic illness that I'm afflicted with. Now that I'm aware of that, it's kind of been an excuse to not be trying to push myself to do difficult things. Basically, I'm just doing I do the things that are easy to do, such as, you know, making completely unedited slop content. Junk content. What's the better word? It's slop content isn't the right term. What is the right term then? I don't know. Help me out here in the comments if you guys know what is the proper way of what is the proper terminology that I need to be acquainted with. How do I call the kind of content that I make? It's just junk is what it is. Right, I need to be dropping this dirt off. In the long run, I intend to finish to do more work on the basement in this house, and that's where the dirt's going to go. There's going to be a long-term mass storage in the basement. I still don't have the basement finished. It leads down into a dead end right here. I mean, there's a cave underneath the building, so I need to do, but that's going to be a lot of work. I want to prioritize the cow farm, get the cows going, because I want to prioritize getting my enchantment setup going. So temporarily, I'm going to stash the dirt. I think I had it in here, but see, this is going to fill up so fast if I just use this chest for the dirt. It's going to be like, this chest is going to get filled up in like 2 episodes. Well, I mean, it's not a whole. This isn't too much. This isn't like, is this really a chest worth of dirt? Yes, it is. Dirt. The dirt fills up rather quickly. I guess I could use one of these chests up here. And it's closer to where the dirt is coming from anyway. So one of these chests right here that I'm not really using, just temporarily. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm just going to start dropping off the dirt in here. These are going to be my temporary dirt chests for the time being. Why am I carrying this iron with me? I don't need to be doing that. I'm sorry. I want to go back down now and drop this off in the what is this chest called? What am I calling this chest? The main chest. It's like the chest with all of the most commonly used stuff and with the drops. I'll just call it the drops chest. Sometimes I have those split into 2 separate chests. But for the time, until it fills up, I'm just going to keep that stuff in one chest. I like to try to keep my inventory optimally organized, like as organized as it gets. I don't like messy inventory. This is sloppy content, but I'm not. I play this game. I try not to be sloppy in the way that I actually play this game. Like I do like to keep things very neat and very orderly. In my Minecraft, my game, my play style is very orderly. And borderline OCD play style is what this is. Gosh, I love how my house looks. It's just such a beautiful sight. I can just see, if I wasn't recording this, I would be taking time to just hang out and just look at it and just watch the smoke rise. All of that is just, it's glorious. I love how it turned out. I'm so happy with it. Back to here, over here though, I want to get this. I want to make a little bit more progress over here. I guess I need to go ahead and grab my wood. I don't have any of my wood, because I need to. I want to have the stairs around here. It would be great if I can get the stairs, this corner complete today in this episode. That would be great. See, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go back and get. I didn't see this. I thought I was just gonna do more digging. No, I'm ready for the stairs. All right, I'll make up for having to go back and forth by running. This will make it go faster. I just want to grab like one full stack. And I think I have some stairs already in here in my... Yeah, I got some stairs going on. Let's grab those stairs. Grab half a stack of the fence. Do I have this fence in two places? I have it both in that chest and in this chest? Oh, that's unacceptable. I want to at least have... And I only need like... No, I'll leave these in here. I use those doors for water, for digging stuff up from, like, for sand, for digging sand out of the water. That's why those doors are in that chest, in the drops chest. All right, I think that's it. That's all I need for now. I can just come out from here. Wow, this actually needs to move. It needs to get shifted down one more layer down. We're still not even at the layer that this needs to be shoveled down. All of this entire area. Well, I guess just for the time being, I'll leave the hill alone, just because I want to complete. I want to bring the cow farm to completion, and I am going to need to have these stairs going on for that to happen. Here, I'll do some of the. I'll fill in a little bit over here with the wood. Aw, man, this dirt just goes further down. That's frustrating. I was hoping that there was more stone over here. No, the stone ends and it's just going to be dirt. So that's fine. That's okay. So this is just going to be straight up. It's just going to be this stuff. Planks. Planks is what it's called. It's just going to be planks going all the way down. All the way down from the top. Do I have my shield equipped? I do have my shield equipped, just in case. I just wanted to check in case I hear a hiss from behind me. The thing is, you have to also remember to quickly switch over to your axe or your sword if you're using swords. I use an axe up until I get enchantments. I basically stick with the axe. Alright, and then there's going to be stairs. This is going to go... Ah, man, it's going to go one more layer down. I forgot about that. Well, that's I didn't forget. That's all right. I'll need to sort of carve out an area, I guess, around here, just to have it go in one more layer down. That's just gonna need to. I'm gonna need to do some carving of the terrain, some landscaping, I guess, over here. Well, I wanted to get let's get the stairs in the right spot. Well, man, even to get the stairs in the right spot, I'm gonna need to carve the terrain out further. Darn it. Because, yeah, this is gonna go one more block down. It's gonna go down to here. Yeah. So, what I was gonna talk about today, I guess I'm not dedicating the 250 subscriber tree today, because it hasn't grown yet. I'm surprised. Oh man, look at that. There's some ugly canopy over here. I want to break that down right now. I can't stand to look at that. There's a bunch of dirt in these chests. These chests are going to be... I guess I could temporarily stash more dirt in here. But see, it's still going to be temporary. I'm going to have to move it over at some point. I just wanted to get this. There we go. Because that was ugly. So yeah, I guess I'm not dedicating the tree today. I was kind of looking forward to that. So I wanted to talk more shit about how bad my channel is, but people are subscribing, and so I recently the last episode that I actually released in the release time in real time. This is like I'm talking right now. Where I'm at is the recording time. There's also I guess in real time is the release schedule. It's way behind the recording schedule. I'm just recording way ahead here. I'm already in like April. I'm already recording episodes for April over here is what's going on. And that's because I'm very fond of the time dilation effect. I really like how that's going, how that's turning out. Okay, so this is going to be, there's going to be nothing here, but this is where the stairs are going to go. And oh wow, more iron. That's nice. There's stairs over here. So yeah, I haven't even talked about any of the things that I have on my little card. I wanted to talk about what makes me so frustrated with the way that this is going with myself. I am a bit frustrated with the way that this is going, and it's because I don't feel like I'm putting enough effort in. I'm making this lowest minimal effort content, and I do feel like it's a bit of a disservice to my subscribers. Because I do think that I'm capable of doing this better. Like, if I did put more effort into planning these things out, into planning out what I'm going to say, into even writing things out, that's what I should be doing. So it would be a lot more entertaining. And that is the future of this channel. That is kind of what I want to do in the future. But for the time being, I feel so demotivated. And I guess I'm using that as an excuse. I guess it is an excuse, because yeah, you could always make that case. Like, you can always, even if you're not, dealing with some kind of chronic illness, even if you don't have that excuse, it happens. At what point is it a problem that I'm not really putting in effort? Do I, like, let's say you don't have a chronic illness and you're still experiencing motivational issues. Does that make it, the question is, does it make it okay? Is that a legitimate excuse for making sloppy content, for making junk content? Or should I not be trying to make content then, if I don't feel motivated to put any more work into it than this? Because basically, I'm basically doing this because for my own, I get a lot out of it. I enjoy doing this thoroughly. I thoroughly enjoy recording these videos. So is there like a selfish element where I'm basically doing this for myself, even though for my viewers I feel like it's kind of a waste of their time to be watching this stuff? Now, in my defense, to this is that I can't really, I can't really make that assessment for people, whether or not it's a waste of time to be watching. It does seem like there are some people that are genuinely interested in this stuff, that genuinely do enjoy this kind of stuff, that don't feel like it's a waste of their time. There are, like, I wasn't really being fair to myself in the last video that I made, in which I was talking about subscriber count. Well, the video that I recently published, I actually did publish the video in the publishing time dimension. I don't freaking know what to call the in real time, during the time in which I'm actually publishing these videos. Okay, I recently published the one in which I was talking about how I've gotten to what, 200 subscribers. It wasn't the 200 subscriber video. It was the what was I trying to do in that one? Gosh darn it! What did I call it? I was celebrating some kind of a milestone, but it wasn't the. It was like. Oh, the channel anniversary. That's what I was celebrating. That's right. I was celebrating the channel anniversary milestone. Oops. I'm just kind of trying to make an outline here around where the stairs are going to be. Just because I'm going to need to know, because the bottom of this is going to need to be wood. At least like one block. Like, I don't like it when I'm getting carried away talking about this stuff. I'm losing the topic, losing the. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm not doing a very good job staying focused. But yeah, this is what I was thinking. Yeah, this just needs to be all wood. Let's just make this all wood. Let's do this. So yeah, I feel kind of bad about not putting in more effort, but at the same time, I feel like it's acceptable. And these are just feelings. Like, I can't rationalize it. I have a very hard time actually. Like, I have a hard time feeling like this is true, like my rationalizations actually make sense. That I feel like they don't make sense. I feel like this, like I'm bullshitting myself. That that's actually just code, and really I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it anyways, even though even though it feels a little wrong. It feels like this isn't, like perhaps I'm doing a disservice to the world by wasting everybody's time with this completely junk material, right? But at the same time, I also feel like it's not really that big of a deal. People do this. This is what YouTube is for. People record. There's videos without commentary. It's a legitimate use of YouTube, right? There isn't anything actually wrong. It's not considered. I shouldn't be as concerned with it as I am. Okay, this needs to be. I guess I need to get some smooth stone because I don't really like having this cobble over here. It produces an auspicious corner. I'm not really okay with that. Let's just let me try to bring this to complete. Just try to do a little bit more work trying to bring this to completion. Is what I should do. I want a tree over here. Man. Now I'm feeling like the stairs are a little bit farther out than I kind of want them one block further in. Because if there's going to be a tree trunk over here, we're going to have auspicious corners going on again. Man. Yeah, just to avoid that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5 blocks. That is where I want that tree trunk to go. Basically right here, there's going to be a tree. There's going to be an artificial tree over here, and I'm going to have the tree trunk starting at the very bottom. I guess at the bottom it would be good to have dirt down at the bottom, so that it makes sense that it looks like the tree's actually growing out of dirt. All right. I guess I don't know. Maybe that's not really such a problem. I mean, it's gonna be surrounded by planks. It's gonna look pretty absurd to begin with, anyways, just because it's gonna be surrounded by. It's not gonna look like it's growing out of dirt. It's gonna be an anomalous tree. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and move these back to where I think they need to be. I know. I'm doing work. Real Minecraft, guys. This is real Minecraft. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit more. Try to bring my thoughts to a close. So yeah, I do feel like it's kind of problematic. The rationalization for doing this is problematic. I don't have clarity whatsoever about whether or not this is appropriate, whether or not this is good to do. Some people seem to like it. Oh, that's right. I was talking about how I was being a little unfair to myself in the 1-year anniversary video, because it was super whiny. The video description to that, it's up. I still have it posted. I haven't changed it, but I kind of felt bad about it in retrospect. Like it just turned out more whinier than I even anticipate. I'm being too harsh on myself. I feel like I shouldn't be. It becomes not as satisfying when I'm just whining about how terrible my content is, right? You probably don't want to hear, even if that's true, you probably don't want to hear that, right? So yeah, I do get that. Like, I'm probably not really doing justice to myself. Like, it's not really that big of a deal. But in the long run, I do want this to change. In the long run, I do actually want to get to where I am building. I am putting more effort into this. So there is, at some point, there's going to be a phase transition in this channel. That's kind of where we're headed, to the phase transition in the long run. That's going to be a thing. All right, now this is where now I can go ahead and fill this in with the stairs up to here, and then I want to make it nice and well, this can remain as a dirt block here. So yeah, I really gotta stop talking. I really gotta stop giving myself such a hard time with this, because it's not like it feels wrong, but it's not really that bad. It's not really that, such a terrible thing to be doing. Many people are doing this. I'm not the only one making completely unedited Minecraft footage. I guess if that's what I'm doing, I shouldn't be trying to frame these as something worth watching, right? Because I do actually, like, I make video, I make I call the I name the episodes certain things. I come up with titles for the episodes as if they're not just like, if it's complete junk, then I should be, but perhaps I should be, what I should be doing is just calling these episode 70 and not making up a title for it, just to make it crystal clear that it's just the next a bit of footage to my in my game world. In the gosh, I'm completely losing the train of thought here. Gosh, what was I saying? Yeah, there's going to be a phase transition in the future. Until that happens, it's just going to be junk. Until that happens, I decided that you know what, having CIRS is a valid excuse. It's a valid excuse to not be putting in more effort. Not just with Minecraft. I've been utilizing this excuse for a number of different other things. For the like, there's multiple things that I should be doing. I mean, CIRS related. Like, I should be putting in more effort trying to get healthier, and I'm not even. I'm kind of taking it slow with that. Also, you using the excuse of well, it's the demotivating side of CIRS. It's like, it's one of the listed symptoms. So it's like you have a right to be to feel demotivated if you're dealing with chronic pain, right? That doesn't feel, it's not that big of a deal. You shouldn't be harsh on yourself for your lack of motivation for that. But also, I'm trying to save what motivation I have for actually trying to get back to work. That's kind of the next step in my... Oh, shit. Oh, where are they? Where are these people? Are they behind me? They must be behind me. There they are. Okay, well, I haven't triggered them yet. I haven't... All right, well, I guess I gotta do this real quick. There's only 5. This shouldn't be too bad of a fight. If things go wrong, I'm just gonna run back to the house. I got my safety. I got my getaway planned, figured out. Yeah, there should be no problem. Okay, the one on the left is the guy. No, there's 2 guys holding that have an enchanted crossbow. That's what they're called, crossbow. Well, if I just get them in a line and go around the house, it's gonna be very convenient to pick them off one by one. Okay, well, so some entertaining, exciting things are happening. I guess this episode isn't going to be as terribly uninteresting as I expected. It's always nice when I see pillagers. That does make the episode a little bit more exciting. Now I have to try to avoid dying a third time. I just put up the obelisk for my second death. I just got finished with that. I'm gonna try really hard to not die to these pillagers. And they're right where I need them to be too. All right, I'm gonna come out from here, and at worst I'm gonna sprint over to the starter house. If I can't access these doors for some reason, I think I'll be all right. All right. Where are they? Where did they go? They're on the other side. I just want to get like one solid hit on these guys. All right, and let's move out of the way. All right, and then let's get them in a line. Oh, shit. Gotta run. Whew. Well, I got away. Sorry, I'm doing fine. I'm just gonna heal up. There's only 2 left. Whew. Let's go. There we go. All done. Whew. It's just a wow, quick charge. Well, that's not a very useful enchantment. It's not a. You need like the best ones are infinity, or power. Like it would be cool to actually get some good enchantments out of that. That wasn't like the piercing one. That one was pretty good. Well, it's good for them because it doesn't really matter for me because like most mobs don't have shields, right? Okay, well that was fun. That was fun. Okay, back to talking about how crappy my channel is. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about how I'm using having CIRS as an excuse to not be putting more effort into it. I think that's a valid excuse. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not sure why I'm so concerned. It makes such a big deal out of feeling like I'm doing some kind of a disservice with this kind of content. It's just this kind of just in the back of my mind. That's kind of how I feel about it. Like I should be putting more effort in, and it's wrong not to. It feels wrong, right? And perhaps there is some truth to that. Perhaps there is. Like it would be better if I was putting more content, was putting more effort in, right? So it's definitely like it's like perhaps it's not morally wrong to be doing this, but it would be cooler. It would be better if I was making more of an effort, right? So what else did I want to say? I've lost my thought, my thinking. So getting involved, I guess. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about a little bit more about perhaps trying to get involved in the Minecrafting community. That's also something that I'm putting off because I don't feel like I don't feel sufficiently motivated. Like that's also that also would take effort to actually get more seriously involved with the Minecraft community. Like there are servers out there that I could join. There's I could get more heavily involved into like the typical social media outlets that other Minecrafters are on. I could take that route and go down that route. Okay, these stairs need to start. Like, let's see, two blocks away. Like this is where the stairs will. So this is where the planks will go. And then how far do I only have them going like three blocks inward before I have the wall start. So let's see if you have the stairs here. It's going to be here, and then here, and that's already 3 blocks. And then over here, there's going to need to be planks going up already. Over here, yeah. Gonna be using lots of planks. I mean, this could be dirt. I could just fill this in with dirt. Let's do that actually, so that I'm not using up all of this precious wood. So yeah, that's another thing that I kind of put off. I'm not really getting involved with the Minecraft community at all, because that's also something that would require some effort on my part. I'm not there yet. I feel like the only thing that I can really do right now is make these very low effort rubbish content videos. And I'm gonna keep doing it. And I don't think it's really that bad. It's okay. It's okay to do that. It's not morally wrong. I gotta quit whining about how bad this is. That's terrible practice. It's terrible optics. But see, I mean, I don't care about. I care more about reality than optics. So I'm okay. I'll be completely frank with you about how I feel about all of this. It's kind of absurd to be doing something that you're not really entirely confident in the merit of. Like there is a bit of an absurdity to that. I feel like. So there is that too. So, but before I get lost, is there anything else I wanted to say? So yeah, the getting more involved with other Minecraft players, that's also kind of something I see in my future. Something that's probably in my future, but I'm not going to get to it yet. It's another thing I'm kind of procrastinating. I'm putting it off until later. it would just be really nice to have these stairs complete today. That's what I'm shooting for. So that's another. So if you're confused about why I'm kind of doing this completely, why I'm so slow getting this off the ground, because there's a number of things I could do to get more involved, to get more people supporting the space, to get more people kind of helping me out with the production. That also takes effort, right? And being kind of low on effort, I feel like the next thing I got to put all of my effort, all of my motivational energy towards getting myself prepared for work and then actually getting back into work. And there's some personal things that I need to work on, that I need to get done before I feel like I'm going to be ready to dive into full-time work. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's kind of why I'm not really trying very hard to put more effort into these videos. Yeah, I do want planks over here. And then they're going to be completely covered up. I just wanted to, even if I don't see them, I don't like the auspicious corners, I still try to avoid them. Yeah, this wall is going to need to do more work on this wall. I just keep forgetting what number I have it attached to. It's on 6. I have that on 6. The stairs on 4. I want a torch there. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere with this. And then over here, I'm gonna need to do more tree chopping over here. Perhaps in the next episode, that's what I'm gonna do. Perhaps, because I want to get the stairs on this side done, the stairs on the other side done. That's kind of the next priority. Now I want to put the fence up. There's the fence, the fancy fence. 4, 5, just to get that going. And this is gonna get filled in with dirt. And I'm not ready to complete the ledge yet, because this needs to be chopped down. Okay, so that's gonna be the next step. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop more trees down. Yay! More opportunity for me to talk about how much this channel sucks. I am such a sucker for like self-deprecation. Like it's terrible. It's a bad habit. People that know me in real life can probably attest to this. Like I give myself way too much shit to the point that it's really it's probably the worst part about this. That's probably the most cringe aspect of this channel, is how much crap I give myself for not working, not doing this, not putting more effort in, not trying harder to make this more entertaining for you guys. But that's kind of basically where I'm going to be stuck at. I'm not, because I don't intend to make this. I don't intend to be putting more effort into this until I get healthier. That's kind of where I'm going with this. That's kind of what I meant to finish off with, just to bring this episode to a close. In the future, okay, in the future. Oh man, and I'm out of shovels. In the future, I do expect this to get better. I do expect to convert this channel into more of a philosophy channel, into the kind of channel in which I'm going to actually script out the things that I want to talk about, the philosophical takes on things. This is in my future. That is kind of where I intend to go in the long run with this channel. And unfortunately, I got stalled. I got kind of stalled out by finding out that I had CIRS. I didn't know that I had CIRS at the time when I started this channel. I didn't know what that was. That's not a thing that I was familiar with. I thought that I would be feeling, I thought I would be feeling healthier faster, basically. I thought I would get, because I also, like, I quit smoking cigarettes. It's been more than 2 years. I basically thought that if I wasn't working, just from not having to work and just from living a healthier lifestyle, I would get healthy. And then it gradually dawned on me that that wasn't happening, that I still was feeling unhealthy. And then I eventually came across information about CIRS, about chronic inflammatory response syndrome, CIRS with a C, not with an S. And that kind of, now that I know about it, it kind of changed my approach to, changed changed the plans for me. Now it's like, well, it's not going to be enough to just get healthy, to just be doing healthy things. I also have to move to a different apartment. I have to I have to get back to work in order to make money. I have to make money in order to get healthy. That's the unfortunate reality of getting started. Trying to. That's the reality of early stage CIRS treatment is like you gotta step one, get back to work. So basically, that kind of set me back. That kind of now that since finding out about CIRS, I've really that kind of set aside my plans for bringing this channel to where the vision that I had for it. Right, the vision that I had for it was I was gonna start scripting things out more, and it was gonna become more of a video, more of a video essay type of channel. That's kind of that was the long-term plan. That's what I initially planned on doing with this, but finding myself severely unmotivated, that hasn't come to fruition, and I'm afraid that it won't come to fruition for the foreseeable future until I start feeling healthier. And I'm just going to be okay. I have to get over that. I have to just grant myself some grace and say that this is all right. It's okay to do that. It's not like a massive ethical injustice of some sort to be subjecting your viewers to this level of junk. That's not such a terrible thing. People actually seem to like it. There are some people that actually seem to be. I do actually have some recurrent viewers. I wasn't entirely fair to myself in the channel anniversary video, because after I recorded that, I looked into the analytics just to confirm that I was right about that, and I wasn't. There are actually a handful of recurrent viewers. I was under the impression that there weren't, because I'm not seeing the same people showing up in the comments. That's kind of what I was basing that assessment on. That, well, since I'm not seeing people regulars in the comments, then I just don't have any. But apparently, there's some people that are ghost watching this that aren't really telling me about it, but that are coming back, and that have watched more than a couple of these episodes. And I should be immensely grateful for that, and I am. I really appreciate whoever you guys are. You don't have to talk. I'm okay with ghost watchers, ghost listeners. That's perfectly acceptable. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to insist that you guys reveal yourselves. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I appreciate you anyways. And that's kind of what I wanted to say today as I was dedicating the tree. But that tree still hasn't grown. Right? It's still there. Still hasn't grown. I do feel like this has been substantial progress. I did make substantial progress today. Let's fly around it a bit. This is exactly what I had in mind. I kind of want to go back there and finish the dirt. Finish the freaking dirt pile. Maybe even get the tree going. Finish the dirt pile. And then, well, I guess that's, I kind of wanted to bring the episode to a close. Do I really want to go back out there? Yeah, because this just feels incomplete. This just doesn't feel complete, and it's not very far away. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it real quick. Do I have planks on me? No. Let's grab some planks too, and then I'll be able to get that tree going too, because I do want the tree there in that corner. The planks are in here. 4 planks, because that doesn't take any time at all. And a sapling. There we go. And yeah, I can go over the bridge. I gotta get used to doing that, because it is easier access from the bridge. I'm very fond of this bridge. Okay, just for completeness, let's go back out here. Fill these in with the dirt. I do have just enough dirt for this. There we go. And then let's go ahead and get this tree where it needs to be. Maybe one more. Sure, it's gonna be a pretty tall tree. That's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, that's 4. I kind of like I like having the skirt of torches around the 5th block, but that would make it too tall. That would make it. Let's do this. Let's just not do the. I'll have the skirt. No, that's okay. This is 4, and this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's do that, and then I'll break down the. I'll have to redo the torches. I'll have to redo the torches once I. And now there's not enough dirt to make the steps leading up to the tree. Darn it. This is going to be quick. This is going to be quick. I just need more dirt. Let's get some more dirt. Sorry, guys. Getting carried away at the end of the episode. Finishing things up. But I want to end the episode at like a good stopping point. Right now, I'm just getting to a good stopping point here. There we go. I wanted a ladder. I mean, some like a stairs going up there, just so that I have easy access to the top for when I'm going to need to re-roll this. I do this all the time. If you guys aren't new to the channel, you will have seen me do this many times in the past. This is exactly what I had going on at the second milestone tree. I guess that's getting postponed. I guess I got to do that next episode now. Well, next video, I'm ready for it to do another world tour. The peony. I'm at day 200 in the peony world. It's time to do the peony world world tour. Oh yeah, and I need to actually plant the sapling now. There's the actual sapling. All right. Oh, that's not a sapling. Oops. Dirt and sapling. There. All right. Now we're done. Now that feels like a good stopping point. It's going to be hopefully a large, nice, big tree there, and I'm going to need to do the same thing on the other side. And perhaps that's going to be next episode. And then I'll be able to tear down all of this dirt over here underneath. I'll probably leave the hill for now, just to because I want to get the cow farm done, and I want to get some cows in here. Hopefully it will only be like another 3 episodes before that. Hopefully by freaking end of April, I'm actually going to have some cows in this freaking cow farm. All right, that's all. Let's just relax now and fly around a little bit and land the plane for this episode. It's been a long one. I feel like I may have gone for over an hour. I'm not sure. This has been episode 71. So yeah, let me know if I made sense. If this made sense to you, if my commentary made any sense. Let me know if you guys feel sentiment. Let me know if you can sympathize with my sentiment. If you feel like you agree that this isn't really, it's not wrong, it's not ethically wrong to be doing this. I shouldn't be concerned. I shouldn't feel bad about releasing this kind of rubbish footage. It's all right. I would really appreciate it if some of you guys, if any of you guys are regular viewers, I do really appreciate it when people let me know that they are following this. I want to get to know my viewers a little bit better. And I know it's going to be a long time before I might never have a multiplayer server going on. That's kind of been suggested to me. That takes a lot. It's a lot of work to do that. And even doing streams, I don't know if I'm ever going to do streams, because that also takes a lot of work. I don't have hours of time every day to be doing Minecraft streams, especially not after I start working. So I'm only going to have less time in my hands. So the rate that I'm releasing these right now, at like a couple of episodes per week, that's about as much as I'll be able to keep up with, and that's about the extent to which this channel is going to remain a thing. That's kind of that's going to be the release rate of these episodes. So it's going to be very slow progress. I hope you guys are used to this by now. If you guys are regulars, you know that this is very slow progress. Hopefully I'll get to day 500 in this world by the end of the year. But that's kind of where I'm gearing. One other thing I had on my index card that I wanted to talk about was the how I used to have plans for returning to some of the other worlds that I had going on, returning to the nameless world and to the mundane world and the uncertain world, the most recent one, in which I only had 5 episodes of. I had plans to return to that world, And I never, and anymore, the more I think about it, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Maybe years from now, maybe like 5 or 6 years from now, that's going to happen. But for now, it's just going to be the prologue world. And I delisted the videos from those worlds. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about. I didn't get to talking about that today. Well, I'll leave that for next episode. I'll add that to the things that I need to, list of things I need to talk about in the next episode. Oops, ouch. Yeah, this is the worst spot to be hanging out, to be watching the moonrise and the sunset. I should be at least on the second floor. This is a great spot for it. But really, I mean, I guess the best views are from the 3rd floor. This is also a nice window to watch the moonrise. I'm not feeling like I'm ready to go to sleep yet. I just need to draw the episode to a close, to an acceptable stopping point now. I guess I'll just end it where I started. This is where I started the episode at. And I'll be in the same spot again next episode, starting the next episode. We got some work done today. This is a substantial amount of progress. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh man, I forgot to put the torches up around the sapling. Did I not put torches around this sapling either? Yes, I did. See, that's supposed to help them grow faster. Supposed to. Hasn't really worked out as I wished it would. It's still kind of taking its sweet time actually growing. I just hope that the next iteration, the next one, is going to be a nice big tree, so that at least I don't have to re-roll that one again. That will be nice, because I'm basically ready for it. I'm at over 250 subscribers now. At the time of recording, while I'm recording. By the time I release this, I might already be at 300 subscribers. I don't know. And I do want to be clear with you that I am very grateful for it. I don't want to come off as being ungrateful for my viewers, for my subscribers. I do appreciate you guys tremendously. It goes a long way for me. It does. This is something that does help me. It does help me kind of keep myself going. Make me feel like this feels productive. This feels somewhat a little bit productive, and I do like making these videos as like a component of my life. This has been a staple of my lifestyle, and I really like how it's going. Even though it's kind of rubbish, I still like it anyways, and I hope that you do too. Let me know in the comments what you make of this, what you make of my horrible self-deprecating commentary. I'll try to avoid being like that. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to try harder, try to make an effort to avoid being self-deprecating on my own channel. It's pretty it's bad practice. It's bad policy. I really should just avoid saying it. Avoid talking shit about myself. It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me to do that for some reason. All right, that's it. That's it. I said everything I wanted to say, and then some. There's that strange bat. I think he came out of this hole over here. I got this bat has been hanging out here for a long time. It's hilarious. It's confused. Doesn't know where to go. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for checking this out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, at least somewhat, at least a little bit. Yeah, maybe. Let me know what you think. Please feel free to share your thoughts about anything. If you want to talk about unrelated things, I love the comments. That's my favorite part of this. I love chatting with people in the comments. So, I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. And that's all I got for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Chatelet, my fellows. Chatelet.